Hi everyone. So today the question we have is final price with special discount. Okay. So this question is from LeetCode's daily question. So I have already solved this question. Okay. I will directly jump into the solution. Okay. But into my local system first. Okay. Because I need to show you why this concept I'm applying. So the question says we are given an array of prices, integer array, where prices of I is the price of the ith element in the shop, right? Now we need to find a special discount for an item in the shop. Okay, so it is given that if we buy the ith item, then we will receive a discount equal to prices of j, where j is the minimum index such that j is greater than I, and prices of j is should be less than prices of I, right? So then we will get a discount equivalent to that item, right? So let us say this is our prices index. Now our I is at index 0, that is the 8 is the price of the 0th element. Now our j should be greater than I, right? So j cannot be 0, j should be I, and it is written the minimum index such that j is greater than I, and j prices of j should be less than or equal to I. So obviously 4 is less than 8, right? And minimum index just greater than I, that should be less than or equal to I. Okay, so 4 is less than or equal to 8 and is just greater than 0. 0 is here and this I 1 is this. Okay, let's say we are at index 4. Sorry, we are at index 2. Okay, since we are at index 2, so the current element is 4, price of current element is 4. Now just next to the 4 is 6, but it is not accepting this criteria, right? So 6 is not less than or equal to 4. So though this is just minimum index greater than 1, but it is not accepting this criteria. Okay, this is not satisfying this criteria, right? So simply we will check this element, that is index 3. So I is at index 1 and j will be at index 3, and that value of that index is 2, and that is satisfying this criteria, right? So simply the discount we will get is of 2. So the discount will be 4 minus 2, that will be 2, right? And similarly for 8 the discount is 4, so 8 minus 4 is 4. For 6 the minimum index just greater than 6 and the price is less than 6 is 2. Okay, and 6 minus 2 is equals to 4. Now if our I is at price 2 and the minimum index greater than 2, oh sorry, this one is here, but the price is not satisfying. Okay, this condition is not satisfying, so simply we will put that element only. Here it has written otherwise you will receive no discount at all. Okay, so simply whatever the price is, we will simply put that price there. And for this last element we will not have any discount, because further to this element we do not have any other element whose price we can check and put the discount there simply. Okay, see, for price 3 we will not receive any discount at all. Okay, for last index here also you will see we will not receive any discount at all, right? So let us get to the to my sorry yeah, let us get to the notepad. Okay, so the elements we have, take that example is female 8 4 6 2 and 3. Simple. Index is 0 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, I is here and and j will be here, right? And let us say our answer is of same length. Okay, now, right, here 1 2 3 4. Okay, now see, we are at index 0. At index 0 we have 8, and simply we will say j should be I plus 1. Okay, initially we'll say j is I plus 1. Okay, and if we get the j's price less than is price, simply we will do I minus j, that's price of I minus price of j, that is equals to 4, and put it here, right? Now, what we'll do, we'll do I plus plus, sorry, we'll do I plus plus. So I got here, and j is I plus 1. Okay, simply, so here what we see that i's price is 4 and j's price is 6. Okay, so this is not matching that criteria, that this should be less than 4, right? So simply we will do j plus plus. Okay, we did j plus plus. Now doing j plus plus, we saw that, let us zoom it, that this criteria is matching. Okay, this price is less than this price, right? So simply we'll do 4 minus 2, and we'll put it here, that is equals to 2, correct? Right, now we do I plus plus, and j will be I plus 1, right? J will be I plus 1, so that is 3. Now 6 and this 2, the criteria is matching, 2 is less than 6, so simply we'll do 6 minus 2, that is equals to 4, right? Right, now simply we'll do I plus plus. Now I is at index 3, j is at index 4, but i's price is 2 and j's price is 3, and that is not matching that criteria. So simply we'll do j plus plus. Now j is out of bound, right? So if j is out of bound, simply what we will do, we will simply put whatever price we are having here, simply we'll put that price here also in the answer array, right? If j's index is greater than n. Okay, n is equals to 5, right? Sorry, n is equals to, yeah, n is equals to 5. Now, we'll do I plus plus, and j is simply I plus 1, that is out of bound, obviously. And whenever we see that I has reached the last element, simply we will put that element only, no need to get into the loop. So simply that element we put here, and you can see, if you understand the approach and intuition, the answer we got is the same. Okay, where's the output? Sorry, yeah, 42423, correct? I hope the intuition and the approach is quite easy and easy to understand. Okay, so now let us go back to the code. One thing to keep in mind, when I was here, one thing to keep in mind, when I was here at index 3, j was at index 4. Let us say there is another element 5 at index 5, right? Right, okay. So if j was here, if we do again, we see that this it is not matching the criteria. So simply what we did, we did j plus plus. Now again here also the criteria is not matching, so again we'll do j plus plus. Now j is out of bound, correct? So simply what we will do here is, simply we put whatever element we have at prices of I, at answer of I, we just put it there, right? So if you see, if this criteria is matched inside our loop, we did this, correct? And we get into the next iteration, and j goes I plus plus, correct? Here also we will do the same thing, and we will put 3, and next, in the next iteration, what we will have, I will go here, so simply we will put 5 here, correct? So this will be the answer for this array, correct? I hope the intuition is very easy to understand. Now let us get to the code, right? So we have the code here. I will show you by debugging also. Simply I'll put my breakpoints here, 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 here also. Just right. See, now what we got, length is 5, correct? Length is 5. Answer is initialized with all elements as 0, correct? See, answer all elements are 0 here, okay, right? Now j I is equals to 0, so j will be equal to I plus 1 simply. So j we have initialized as I plus 1. Now what condition we have put? If I is less than n minus 1, then only will you initialize with this, correct? What does that mean? That means if we are at index, let's say we are, if I is here, if I is present at this index, then only we initialize j, else j will be equal to I, correct? Because then only it has some meaning, else with j does not hold any meaning. Okay, now this condition is matched, I is equals, sorry, this condition is false. Okay, this is for the last index. Okay, for last index, whenever we get into the last index, we simply say answer of I is equals to price of I, correct? Hope this is understandable. Now we see here prices of j is less than equals to prices of I. Okay, so we are checking this condition. If this condition is matched, simply we will take the discount. Okay, so discount is applied here, prices of I minus price of j. Okay, so for the first element, I is here, j is here. See, I is 0 and j is 1, so this is correct, right? So we will apply our discount and we will get into the next iteration. In the next iteration, again we see that this condition is true, so j will be equals to 2. Okay, and I will be equals to 1. So j is 2, I is 1. Okay, here you can see j is 2, I is 1. Now j is 2, I is 1. This condition is not matched, so this condition will not match. So else, if we will go into the else block, right? We got into the else block, and simply we will run when n j is less than n, and prices of I should be less than, the price of I is less than price of j. So 4 is less than 6. So until this condition only, we will do j plus plus. Okay, so we do j plus plus, and j goes to index 4, right? Oh, sorry, index 3, right? So now this condition is false, this condition is will be false. So see, now this condition got false, so simply we got into the I this block. Now here also we got this condition true, and simply we apply our discount, right? This condition, what is just checking that j is not out of bound, simple. Okay, checking for checking for if j is not out of bound, right? We did we did the discount applied here, so discount will be 4 minus 2, that is 2. See, 2 applied. Okay, now again I is equals to 2, j is equals to 3. Now 2 and 3, so 6 minus 2, 4 will be applied here only. 4 applied, right? Discount applied, so 4. Now I is equals to 3. Now this 2 is less than means this 2 is less than 3. Okay, so we will go into our else block, this block. Now while j is less than n and prices of I is less than j, so this 2 is less than j, till that condition we will do j plus plus. Now while do j plus plus, we got this exception, we got to the last element. Okay, exceeded the last element, so simply we will come out of the while loop, and here we see that j is not less than n, j is equals to n. Okay, j is equals to 5, n is equals to 5, right? So this block is also false. So simply what we did, we simply put whatever element is here, we will simply put here. Okay, so in else block, simply we put answer of I is equals to prices of I. See, 2 2, correct? And at last we got at the last index, so simply in the last index what we do, we will whatever it is present at the last index, we will put here. No need to get into the this uh, in this if block, correct? Simply we will tell here, if it is at the last index, simply put there and break, get out of the loop. Okay, so see, we did this and we got out of the loop, correct? and we print our answer. Correct, right? You see, this is our answer, right? I hope the solution is very easy to understand.